Yes, sir, we promised you a great
Gorgeous George. Here it comes.
Lassie, the maker of Walleh,
the child.
WrestleMania.
Hulkamania is what it was.
We welcome you to WEDF Smackdown. This is Homer, and with me is, for the first time in a long time, returning the damage gauge, it's Walleh.
Oh, hey there, WEDF fans. I'm back in the commentary booth, and we got a huge lineup here tonight.
That's right.
Bunch of awesome matches.
We continue to move on to the road to the Royal Rumble and things and stuff and like that.
Yes.
So, it's going to be a lot of stuff and things that happen tonight.
Yep. Crowd looks amped up tonight. They don't have their best of Ohio shirts out there, but nevertheless, here comes out the World Heavyweight Champion and WEDF Tag Team Champion Kurt Angle.
Of course, he won that World Championship Scramble match at, my memory doesn't serve me very well.
Yes, that
I
place.
believe it was Survivor Series.
Yes, it was Survivor Series, and he managed to take the place of Jeff Hardy after Jack Swagger injured him backstage.
That's right, a lot of shenanigans with these two, but you know, you can't complain with the results. Kurt Angle holds 2 titles right now, and he's on the top.
Well, that was kind of due to interference by Mark Henry, but
Talking a lot of crap for somebody who hasn't had a fair match.
Yep, most definitely. And we've seen backstage the tension heating up between Swagger and Kurt Angle.
Wow.
And here comes Jeff Hardy.
Really not about to just sit there and listen to all the nonsense that Kurt Angle is spewing out. But I want to remind everybody again, we just heard that tonight tag team titles will be on the line. Kurt Angle and Jack Swagger will defend against the Hardys. We'll see what Jeff Hardy has to say about this. I'm sure he's got a very strong opinion about what exactly has been going on with this whole world title picture, with the fact that Kurt Angle is doing whatever it takes to hold on to that belt.
Yep.
I actually agree with Jeff on this one.
Yes. And oh, Kurt Angle.
Looked like he was going to try to attack him with the belt.
But Jeff Hardy now just hit him with the belt.
A huge statement by the #1 contender.
And he's going to go for it here. Just a fade.
And what a statement by Jeff Hardy.
Holding the title right now as maybe a message sent to the current World Heavyweight Champion. This could be what might happen as we reach the Royal Rumble.
And before then, we have the tag team title match that happens later on tonight. And you can see that Matt Hardy enters the ring.
What the hell is Matt Hardy doing?
I don't know. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen, but I mean, look at Jeff Hardy celebrating with that title. That
Dan Hardy would have incredible.
Well, that was an interesting commercial break, and I guess we're back. And here comes the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. He's been running a rampage through SmackDown, taking out people left, right, and center. We've seen him take out Goldberg's on the injury list, and last week he took out The Undertaker.
I mean, definitely trying to make a statement here that he should not be ignored on SmackDown, and I don't know if I like the way that he's going about it. I mean, definitely Mark Henry is a talented individual, but you shouldn't ever force your way into anything. So I don't know how I feel about his actions, but
he's definitely been shown to be a powerful force now on SmackDown. Yep, that's right. He injured him in between that epic encounter between Kurt Angle and Undertaker last week in the main event. Undertaker actually had the match won, and then Mark Henry broke up the pin and then continued to lay waste to the Undertaker. But here comes John Cena.
John Cena coming out here, obviously not a fan of Mark Henry's actions. I guess we're going to find out what he has to say about all this. It makes sense for somebody like John Cena to come out and be against this, because John Cena's not the kind of person to ever force himself into anything, at least not these days.
And Cena's calling out the GM to make a match here tonight between these two.
I think that'd be a very good idea. We're going to hear from the general manager right now. He's coming out to see what he has to say.
Oh, a bit reluctant to try and force this match on.
He says he's looking out for John's safety, but
John Cena, never back down and never give up.
That's the motto of the C Nation.
and Teddy finally obliges to the match, and he wants to bring a ref out.
I mean, it's just like Cena said. You know, Mark Henry has been attacking people from behind. John Cena stepping up to him face to face. So we're gonna see how if Mark Henry can really deliver on the claim that he really is the baddest person on SmackDown.
Now these two exchanging punches and exchanging blows. We see, I think John Cena seems to be a more better striker, I would say, than Mark Henry. But Mark Henry, of course, brings the size and power to him.
I think the one advantage that John Cena does have to Mark Henry is he's a little bit quicker in the ring. You know, like you said, his brawling is where his specialty lies, but he is a little bit smaller, so...
Huge clothesline lariat over there, knocking John Cena down, and another huge lariat.
I mean, this is where the power game comes into play.
Seeing a couple of shots to the gut now of John Cena. And Cena counters back with a nice kick to the head. We got a couple of, as we heard earlier, we got a great main event coming up, which is Kurt Angle and Jack Swagger put their tag team titles on the line against the Hardys.
That's right, the tension between Angle and Swagger and the Hardys continues to build up, and just imagine the huge ego.
Oh, we got a cover here.
Oh, here's a cover.
And the ref 1, 2 took his time on that, to getting started on that cover.
But I was gonna say, think of the blow to Kurt Angle's ego if he were to actually lose the tag team titles tonight.
Yep, that would be a huge blow, and especially like it would affect his momentum going into the Royal Rumble with that match against Jeff Hardy.
That's absolutely correct. Go back to the match.
Mindset of the momentum would be with Jeff Hardy in that case. And whoa, and headbutt straight onto the lower ribs. And an elbow back.
Looks like Mark Henry's actually moving a little bit faster than we might expect him to, but he's still proven just how powerful and dangerous he is in the ring.
And going for a cover here. 1, 2, and again John Cena managed to kick out of that pin. I see that Mark Henry seems to be targeting the lower back.
I mean, it makes perfect sense when you consider that his finishing move is just, throwing all of his weight into John Cena's midsection. That's where he should target it.
But John Cena trying to come back also into this match.
I mean, as much as John Cena has taken so far, he seems to still be just as much in this match as Mark Henry.
Oh, belly to belly slam there.
Huge belly to belly suplex. Goes for the cover.
And 2. And I also, a noticeable thing is that Mark Henry is going for repeated covers here, trying to wear out John Cena, making him try to kick out of those covers.
Well, it's actually a very good strategy to go for constant pins, because every time you have to kick out, you use up that much more energy. So the theory is, at some point, you're not gonna. It's just not possible for you to have that energy anymore.
And a headbutt, and then followed by a scoop slam. An intricate type maneuver there by Mark Henry.
And just continue to work on that lower back.
Oh, and knee straight to the head. That can give you a concussion.
Especially when all that weight comes down. Very dangerous. And so is a headbutt, just like that.
The head is one of the strongest bones possibly in the body, so Mark Henry using that as a weapon.
Get that submission hold wrenched in.